Hey ladies, my name is Ashley Smith, and as most of you know, and this is our January Jumpstart Challenge group. I am so excited about this group, not only because it's the new year, because it's the new fresh start to 2017, but also because we're pairing it with something called the Health Bet, which you're gonna find out a little bit more in a couple days during our prep week. So the first thing I just wanted to say is hi and a little bit about me. Most of you guys know me from following me, or maybe you reached out or I reached out to you, and no matter what happened in between, you are here and you're ready to invest in your health and your fitness over the course of January. And I am so thrilled and so excited to have you be a part of this with me. I think that it's such an important thing to have a community to hold you accountable and support you on your journey, especially as we start this new year fresh. We all get to the end of the year, right? And we get to that first day of the new year and we have all these big goals and these big things that we want to do, but a lot of times they fall through if we don't really decide that we are going to do everything in our power to make them come true, and also have a community of support, somebody and other people also, just to rally around you and help support you on this journey and whatever goals you have for yourself. So that's what I'm here for, and that's what this group is too. These ladies, all these women that are in this group with you, are going to be here to support you and encourage you on this journey, and I'm going to be here to be doing the same. So it's such a community feel, and I want you to get that from the very, very beginning. Yes, I'm your coach, and yes, I support you 100%. I'm here to help answer any questions and help you on your journey. But this community, these other women, are going to become your friends and your supporters as well. And that's what I love the most about these groups. So that's a little bit about this group. And again, I said I'm Ashley, and I'm a mom to a 16-month-old, and we have a baby girl on the way. We're about close to 20 weeks with her, and it's just such a pleasure to be able to host these groups for you. When I started my own fitness journey, it was very similar to you. I had a program that I really liked, and for years I had been going to the gym and doing things that just were not getting me the results that I wanted in my health and fitness journey. And so when somebody invited me to try out a program called PIO, I did, and I started drinking Shakeology daily, and I never in my entire life had seen results like the ones that I got when I started that program. And so I was hooked from the beginning, and then I decided to become a coach, and that's why I'm here. That's why I get to meet you guys, and it's just one of the biggest blessings and one of the neatest things that has happened over the course of the last 2 years that I've been on my own personal journey. So I'm so glad that you're here, and just glad that you are willing to take this plunge with me. It's going to be a great start to 2017. So I want to make sure, this is our welcome video, I want to make sure that you know a couple things just to keep yourself on track. So the first thing is, you're seeing this video in our challenge tracker app. So I want to make sure, obviously you've gotten set up here, make sure you set up your profile and make sure that I can see your before and after pictures and things like that. And also make sure to check the file section. There is so much good stuff in there that I put in there for you, from Shakeology recipes to helpful tips to stay, healthy, just kind of like guidelines that I use in my own journey. And then also a whole reference page where it shows you all different links to a bunch of my Pinterest boards that I use to I'm constantly updating them with yummy recipes, and then I kind of tweak them my own and do my own thing. I'm really bad at following recipes, honestly. So I just kind of do my own thing. But those are some idea boards for you guys. And then also the link to our Google Drive for our group. And in there is a ton of reference pages for you for meal planning and tracking your workouts and tracking your meals and all that good stuff. So make sure that you check out the file section. Okay, the next thing is to make sure that you have downloaded 2 separate apps. So obviously you're watching this video on our challenge tracker app. The other 2 things that I want to make sure that you do is, 1, get the 21-day fix app. It's so awesome, and most of your programs that you guys do, the meal plans that go alongside them, are going to follow the portion fix. And so this is a really great way to kind of keep track of your containers that you have every single day, and thus be better on track with your food and with your eating. Then the other app that you can get on your phone or on your laptop, or tablet I should say, is the Beachbody On Demand app, and you just type in Beachbody On Demand and it'll pop up, and that's a really easy, quick way to access your workouts again, or you can go to club.teambeachbody.com on your computer or on your smart TV if you don't have one of the applications like the Roku or the Apple TV, Amazon Fire, and that kind of thing. So that is a couple different external apps that you can download to kind of help you stay on track. Again, it just makes life a little bit easier. Okay, so as we're going through this week, this is about to be prep week. You're going to get a lot of exciting tips and things about meal prepping and kind of cleaning out your pantry and just really how to set the tone for this week and set yourself up right for this challenge so that you can be the most successful. So we're going to be going through all that, and then at the end of the week I want you guys to take your before measurements and photos. So if you want to do that now, you can, or you can wait till the end of the week. But what I want you to do is I want you to stand up, and I want you to have either put your camera, you can turn it around and put the timer on it, and I want you to take a picture from the front, from the side, and from the back. And the reason I want you to do this is because a picture shows so much more than just looking at the scale. Especially as women, you know, we go up and down in our cycles at our time of the month, you know, depending upon your water weight and things like that. And in each of your programs, you know, you're going to be building muscle as well as losing weight. So a lot of times the scale is not reflective of that. You know, when I was at my healthiest weight, it really was more than I had weighed, you know, previously, but I looked better than I ever had before, and that was because I had muscle tone. So don't always get so hung up on the scale. So that's why these before pictures and measurements are so important. So you're going to take your before pictures, front, side, and back, and then I also want you can take like a flex picture if you want, or something like that, you know, other extra ones if you want to. And I would do it in like a sports bra and some shorts, or at least like a tight fitting sports workout tank top if you can. That way you can see the most of your body, whatever you're comfortable with. Some people will do it in a bathing suit, you know, but at the end of your challenge, when you finish your program, you're going to get to send it in to get a free t-shirt for completing your program. So make sure that you know, do your before pictures in something that you're comfortable and possibly somebody seeing, or at least sending it in to show the you know, the progress of your before and your after. Then also make sure that you get your measurements taken. So you can do this online. You can print out like a long print, you know, through a couple different pages of a label. Gosh, what is it called? Of like a measurement tape. And you could use that if you don't have one currently with you. Or if you go to like Walmart or Target, they're like super cheap. And what I want you to do is take your measurements as well, because again, this tells so much more than the scale. And this is like the funnest part. It's always the part that completely floors me when I'm not pregnant and growing the opposite way. But when I finish a program, I'm like, oh my gosh, I lost that many inches. So this is a really great thing to make sure that you don't forget. But without flexing, you know, just kind of hold your arm down. You can have your, you know, your spouse or your significant other or roommate also do the measurements for you if it's easier. But you're going to measure around your bicep, around your chest, so kind of like right, you know, right where your breasts are, around the smallest part of your waist, and then around your hips as well. For me, I always kind of try to find like a freckle or some kind of mark that I can remember to also take my after measurements at that same spot. Then you're also going to do each of your thighs, and I think that's it. Yeah, but both biceps and both thighs as well. And that again is just a great, just jot those measurements down and just have them aside so that when you take your afters, you can kind of see, you know, how well you did. Okay, make sure too, when you're at club.teambeachbody.com on the computer, when you're there and you pick your program, so say I'm doing PIO, I'm going to go in and I'm going to click on my PIO screen. When I go in there, on the right-hand side of the screen is the whole list of all the printouts. It has the workout calendar to print out. It has the meal plan to print out. It has, you know, just different trackers to print out. So make sure that you go in there to your program that you've decided to use, and I want to make sure that you print those things out. If you are unsure about which program that you want to complete, on the top handbar of the club.teambeachbody.com website, there is a place where it will generate a program for you based on the requirements that you put in there. So it's one of the last things in the drop-down menu. And if you put in, you know, that you want to lose weight, or you want to tone up, or you need low impact, or you want something under 30 minutes, you know, all the different stipulations that you have, Put all of those in there as specific as you can be, and then let it generate, and it's going to give you a couple options of a great program for you. So again, once you do that, make sure that you go to the right hand side so you can print out all this stuff and have access to everything. It helps so much to have everything already printed and ready to go so that you can be on task and on top of your workout and on top of your meal plan without having a bunch of excuses of, oh, I don't have it or I didn't print it out yet. So the most that you can do this week over prep week is really start looking into everything, because we begin on January 9th officially. Okay, what I want you to also remember, and I'm not going to go too deep into this because I'm going to have a full video just devoted to that in just a minute that you're going to watch in the next couple days about the health bet. But in the file section is the health bet rules. So if you started this group with Shakeology and with the program and you have everything that you need, even if your Shakeology is not here yet, it will be here in time, hopefully. If you are participating with both Shakeology and a program, then you are eligible to be part of the health bet, where at the end of this